to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Hadash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the hopeful elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song that you brought in the bar just come with another little lesson. All right, a little quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Shai. It's basically touching on, all right, the time that we're living in is known as prophecy, as the Lord continues to pour his spirit out around to us as we continue to go on the highways and the hedges and make known to those that have eyes to see and ears to hear, all right, and awake them, all right, and beg them to the marriage, because we understand this is the time, all right, that the Lord is begin to visit the world which he made, and he visiting the world through what? Through his judgment, man. All right, we seeing these uproars of the people, the back and forth with these nations, this puts you in the mindset that we almost home, man. We almost out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play this little video because this video is basically like in the midst of Jacob trouble. All right, the chaos could continue to brawl up, and that's what the so-called white man wants. All right, because order is going to be brought out of what the chaos that's come to Babylon the Great. So I'm gonna play the little video. I just got a couple precepts, Lord willing. Y'all brothers to be edified. While I let it low down, man.
Hamas and Hezbollah sleeper cells operating within the United States is not known. A comprehensive study by George Washington University last year found the most Hezbollah activity in Michigan, New York, North Carolina, and California. If Americans are wondering if they're safe from the kind of attack Hamas carried out against Israel, terrorism experts say the answer is not encouraging. Former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy warned this week that what happened in Israel could happen here.
On today's episode, we're joined by...
See that? It said what happened in Israel is going to happen here. What that mean going to happen to Babylon the Great? And we see what's going on over there. All right, a lot of killing, a lot of death, a lot of judgment is going on over there in Israel, man. So guess what? It's going to come here to Babylon the Great. But let me keep on playing it.
Former SWAT team leader and counterterrorism trainer Keith Graves and our in-house counterterrorism expert and trainer Mike Sterling. We're discussing everything from sleeper cells in America to implementing security at your church or other community venues.
and that's back up Acts 7:4-8. The Most High dwelling out in temple made with hands. Now they got to put up securities and polices and shit out in these churches. If that was the place that the Lord would have dwelt at, when none hinder that place, But that's to show you that the Most High dwelling not in them churches, man. All right, which is us as a lively stone built up a spiritual house, man. Because you got the small sanctuary set up on all four corners of the earth, which is those men on the highways and the hedges. All right, prophesying. That's a church, because when you go to the word church, you go back to the Greek word, I think, ecclesios, in which the called out or called within. So this the church that Esau can't destroy, because it's a spiritual church. All right, but nevertheless, the force that's coming behind, all right, the action of the chaos. So I'm gonna get into Ecclesiastes. I think that's it on this video. Let me see if that's it on this video.
And we're back. Welcome.
Okay, yeah. That's it. That's it on this video. So this is Ecclesiastes 3:1. Come on, man. This is Ecclesiastes 3:1. And it says, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. See, it's a season. What season of time we in now? All right, we're in the time of war. All right, we're in the time of you supposed to be getting your house in order. More so now than ever. Understanding and measuring the time, diligent in itself. All right, that we on the verge of Jacob trouble, man. All right, and I'm gonna jump down to 8. It says a time to love and a time of hate. See, we're not in a time of love. We're in a time of hate, man. As you seeing what's going on between Israel and Palestine. All right, we're in a time of hate, man. There's no time for loving. The love shit is gonna be when we get in the kingdom. All right, in the aspect of Christianity, how love is an emotion or a feeling, because love is what? Keeping the commandments. You know? But we're in a time of hate, man. And it says, in a time of war, in a time of peace. You see that? So we're not in a time of peace. You know, we're in a time of war, man. Bloodshed, actions. All right? The Most High Judgment is being known in the earth, man. All right? So this is the time we're in, the time of what? Jacob trouble. This was going to bring, all right, Jacob trouble to fruition. All right? The chaos. You know, you see what happened with the HOI and the Palestinians. It's going to be more and more, and then guess what's going to happen? All right? This is Jeremiah 30:7. That's why we can't be ignorant until Satan devices. We just got to understand, all right, this how the move is being played out. So this Jeremiah 30:7, it said, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It's even the same time of Jacob trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, he shall be saved out of. This is the time, man. All right, the Lord finna bring judgment upon 2/3 of our people for their wickedness. All right, they disobedience. But we gonna be saved out of it. Who is that? We, those that fear Yahweh Shema Shah, those that kept his sayings. You know, because it's finna get rough, rugged, and raw out here, man. It ain't gonna be no way to hide if you ain't under the umbrella of Yahweh Shema Shah, as in Psalms 91 chapter, man. You know? This is Second Esdras. This is Second Esdras 6:22. All right? And it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouse shall suddenly be found empty. And that's going to what? The famine of the famine. When you go in Second Esdras, the 16th chapter, all right, it speaks about this, the beginning of famine and great death, mourning and pestilence and evil and woe. All right? But it says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heard, they shall be suddenly afraid. That's going to what? Prophecy, man. And it says, in that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. You see that? We coming to that time, man. All right, that's why I want to go into Second Esdras 15:1. When it says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, which is what? The prophets out there on the highways and the hedges, warning you and compelling you, all right, to get your shit straight. You know, that's what the prophets out there to do, man. You know, because the time is coming like no other time. You see? It said it caused them to be written in paper, but they are faithful and true. So what if some don't believe? When we out on the highways and the hedges telling them the great and dreadful day of the Lord, what if some don't believe? Like, who gives a fuck? All right, you have been told, you have been warned. Now let's see it happen. All right. Now I'm gonna jump down to Second Esdras 15, and I read 10. Behold, my people had led a flock as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt, meaning the Lord not going to suffer us to be in Babylon too long, especially those that fear him. All right, because the one that's going to be left is the one that's going to be destroyed by the missiles. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. You see that? He's going to smite Egypt, meaning Babylon, the great spiritual Egypt, all right, as before. And we know the plagues that he brought upon Egypt, man. But you know the Lord get better with time, right? So it's gonna be like I say in Jeremiah, a time like never before, or this Daniel 12:1. And will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. And what's the plague? The thermonuclear missiles. But it's going to first start off, all right, as in Jacob Trouble. When you think about martial law, because why the martial law gonna have to come into the city, into the states in America? Because of what? Riots, chaos, confusions. That's why martial law gonna have to step in. Then you got the FEMA camps. You're gonna have the race wars, the class wars. All these things gonna be going on. All this is a sign of Jacob Trouble, man, which is fastly approaching. All right, when you watch that movie, The Purge, especially the last one, you know, a lot of killing was going on. They were going into these churches, murking them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this video I just played, because they trying to see how they can protect these churches. You can't protect them. You can't protect these churches, man. All right, but here it is. I'm gonna jump down to 18. It said, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You understand? This the time we're coming into, man. Jacob Trouble. All right, you got these buff ass, tough ass niggas. All right, that want to go back and do a round two. All right, hey, the Lord said, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All right, because they're gonna start to see, all right, the true the true enemy from him for himself, which is Esau Edom, as the Lord gonna get him the okay to come down having great wrath. You gonna see. All right, and guess what? Who can you call on? Who can you run to? All right, when you've been shunning the Lord off, when you've been putting out day to day, who can you call on? When you've been telling the Lord to shoot, I ain't got time right now, I gotta chase this bag. All right, hard times, evil time is coming. You know, but I want to get this precept Elder Yashawama had put up on the head chat. It's a beautiful precept, and especially when you get it in the NLT. I mean, not the NLT, but the GNET. So I'm gonna grab it real quick. It's so beautiful, man, because put yourself in the mindset, as in Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, keep His commandments, because that's the whole duty of man. So when we seeing these things play out, hey, we gotta be more in tune with the spirit, and not let the flesh take us and carry us away to death, because we're gonna be tempted, you know. But this is Tobit 4 and 19. Hold on, real quick. Let me type this junk in. All right. And it's something we got to understand. I'm going to let it build. Come on, man. No, I'm on this bullshit ass break. Oh, here we go. This motherfucker taking forever to load up. And Shalom took the water too, brother. And said this on the comment board. Come on, man. This hoe do not want to load up, man. Because this a good faith booster, man. You know, this is a good faith booster when you read this precept. You know, it covers all aspects of us being blameless. You know what I'm saying? Us being fearful. You know, us remaining in the sound mind and the faith, being unmovable. This cover all aspects of that. So this is Tobit 4:19. It said, take advantage of every opportunity to praise the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, your power. Ask Him to make you prosper in whatever you set out to do. He does not give His wisdom to people of any other nation. And what backed that up? Psalms, the 147th chapter. He shows His word to Jacob and His laws and statutes and His commandments to Israel. He have not dealt so with any other nation. Right? He said He is the source of all good things. But He can also destroy you and bring you to certain death if He wishes. So that's why that fear is supposed to be upon you. Because the beginning to be accepted of the Lord is what? Fear. And fear breed what? Faith. And faith ultimately what? Breed wisdom. Because you're a wise man to do what the Lord commanded you to do. All right? So let me keep on going. Do verse 20. And then I'm going to close out on verse 20. Oh, shit. Come on, man. That host taking so goddamn long, man. Salakia. Come on, man. Let's know this Satan, bro. Nigga ain't got no signal. But yeah, this is alright, verse 20. It said, remember all my instructions. And where do we get the instruction from? The Bible. The law, statutes, commandments. Remember, it's a lamp unto our feet. Alright, it said, remember all my instructions. Don't forget them for what? 1 minute. So we always got to be occupied in a meditation thereof. We always got to be occupied in prophecy. We always got to be figuring how can we please the Lord. It says, remember all my instructions. Do not forget them for 1 minute. Because soon as you slip, the devil can slide right in. Remember, he is like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. We're in the time of seeking the Lord, what? 10 times more. So we constantly on the grind pleasing the Lord in the spirit. You know? This says, yeah, that's it on that. I'm already late as motherfucker. So Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified. All right, next time, Shalom. Ababa Baba Raka. Hey, Shalom. What you got there? Joshua 1:8. Yeah, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. You see that? That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make what thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Because in the time of trouble, those that fear the Lord is really going to be prospering. Because you can't prosper when everything is going okay. No, you prosper in the time of trouble, and here it is, you still good. You know? So here it is. This is our opportunity now, as the Lord have said. Get it while the getting is good, because it's good to get it now, because later it ain't promised. You know? Hey, Rick Rock got this saying, you weren't with me shooting in the gym, so you weren't putting the work in now. How can you expect the Lord to put the work in later for you? All right, so let's continue to grind in the spirit, man. Continue to hold fast with thy head, and no man take thy crown. Hey, keep pushing, brother. Hey, hold on, hold there. You know, you Akwas. You know, hey, time is coming. To then, Shalom.